It's Wednesday, and that means Warhammer. Good morning. Let's, before we go round, let's do some opening links. Please check out all of the things that are coming up in chat, including all of our social links, places you can find us and support us, places you can contact us and interact with us, and all those other things, and punch mics with us. Also, check out our sponsors, Bird and the Storm Publishing and Mage Hand Press, whom we're very grateful to. They make this all possible. And also check out, we have a whole bunch of websites where you can get 10 to 15% discount on most of your tabletop needs. Let's go. Oh, there's also a tweet. Retweet the tweet, and then when we tweet, the tweeter will tweet more, and there'll be tweets all around. Tweets abound, and that's good for the tweets in general. Let's go around and say hello to everyone, starting with our wonderful Game Master Sheepy.
Hello. When Scrat said it was Wednesday, I had to take a personal inventory to see if that was true. I'm pretty sure it is.
Isn't it? Don't take this from me.
No, yeah. I know because my brain is jelly after yesterday. Hello, I'm Sheepdog. Wait, what are we doing? Are we just saying hello? Hello!
We are so switched on and ready today. So switched on and ready.
I got this.
Totally got this. Well, let's go next around to the wonderful Angeli. Oh, hi.
Oh, hi! I'm Angeli, playing Selena. Untouchable assassin, probably. Definitely gonna do some bad things to bad people today. Totally on the ball and know what's happening at all times. Definitely not a heretic and gonna kill Mr. Muscles. Sorry if you love him, but we all hate him now. Get with the program.
I mean, speak for yourself.
What's that, Sheepy? You want to play Mr. Muscles more?
No, kill him.
I mean, I'm just saying as I see, you know. We'll skip over the next, but unfortunately Tokyo Alpha has been caught on a train, so hopefully they'll be able to join us, but we'll find out. We do have the wonderful Kim with us at GTPT and Gaming, or Geeky Tea Party. Oh, hi!
Hello. I'm glad to be here. And like Scrat said, I'm Kim, or a Geeky Tea Party, and I will be reviving Ophelia, and we'll see what happens to her after she gets back from her banishment.
Yeah, you should know that Sheepy killed everyone last week, so...
The game has been stepped up very slightly, maybe.
Yeah, I was here the, second week?
Yes. Third week, I believe, yeah.
Yeah, it's back when we were cool. Well, there was no heresy, and we were having lots of fun just messing around.
That was actually the episode where you guys all went to jail.
Yep.
It went down a hill.
And then the next episode was the jail episode and the handcuff episode.
Yeah, it started quickly heading downhill. I play Jim Best, who things have been going slowly worse for over time. But maybe there's a bit of balance now. An old friend bought Jim some time to choose between Heresy or the Imperials, and well, they sort of also told Jim about the way they've managed to walk the line between the two, and Jim thought, well, that sounds better than making a decision.
Accurate.
It's nice that Jim thinks he has a choice. Did you see any tattoos on
Well, Zoom just crashed on me.
Oh.
Been a while since that's happened.
Hey, Scrat, welcome back.
Thank you. Hang on, let's get this fixed. I think all the cameras will be alright in just a second. Put up. And then get rid of that, and we're all back in the right place. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. I'm still talking with Zoom engineers about what's going on with this thing. We thought it was because I was just playing it to a 40k screen. And then when I stopped doing that, it started working again for a little while, but it's just started coming up with the same error again, even though I'm not using a 40k screen, so I don't know what's going on, to be honest.
Oh, incidentally, the addition of the latest Twitch emotes have enabled me to have a Tzeentch emote combo, which you can see in your chat.
I love it.
Yeah.
Rainbow wings.
Sure. Yep.
Yeah. No, keep Cinch away from us. We don't like her. She's
but
Gotta
also just like a
find-
little bit close, but not too close. Like close enough to know what they're doing, but far enough away that we can ignore their orders.
Uh-huh. That's exactly where St. Troy's is.
Lurking in the background somewhere.
Pulling strings. Ah. Sheepy.
Okay, so last episode, the team. Well, firstly, there was a chat between Selena and Jim. I think they aired out everything they needed to air out.
And no one shot anyone.
Jim barely lied or was deceiving at all.
I thought Jim was quite forefront and honest, actually.
Yeah, no, he left out a couple of things, but it was more like,
Okay, I watched the
yeah.
the recap.
You watched the demon episode is how I'm referring to it.
Yeah.
That was intense.
It was good. Good watch.
And they decided, hey, let's try and be good. We think. Considering that this campaign started with you murdering a bunch of people in a tavern, as it were.
Brothel.
Brothel,
Yeah.
yeah.
What happened?
A brothel tavern.
An area of ill repute.
I mean, you know, good and evil, they're just different words, really. There's just grey since the beginning of the campaign. And I haven't reflected that at all in my story and dealings or anything.
You've been very fair.
I have. No, I haven't. There's been so much stuff happening behind the scenes.
But
Which-
we're not aware of that, so that's
Well,
okay.
Yeah. If you can't see it, it's not happening. Everyone knows that. And then they went to meet a priest who is a priest of the Emperor, the Imperial Creed, but also happened to be a cultist. He is one of the people who was in high office. He had a little meeting with Jim. Oh, sorry. Should I mention the attempt to get information the normal way? Or should we just skip past that?
The computer section of the program.
The going into an office building, almost assaulting a receptionist, sneaking into the office building, realizing that the people who snuck in had no idea how to work computers, and then pulling the fire alarm and leaving after accosting an innocent man doing his job.
Stole some shoes.
Stole some shoes.
Smiles.
Knocked out a nerd again. Going back to basics. Right at the start of the campaign.
That's what we do well. So
Yeah. Play to your
stick with
strengths.
what you know.
Yeah, play to your strengths,
Yeah.
definitely.
Oh, yeah. And after that, they decided maybe this is not the way to go about it. Let's just go and talk to an evil person. Jim went to go and talk to an evil person, gave him a list of names of his associates who had come with him, had a little conversation about chaos and what it meant to be an aspirant, which he didn't really get the information he was quite looking for, I don't think. But he did get some information about the happenings of the cult on the planet in the city, and the location of Mr. Musculius, someone who claimed to be an Inquisitor. He had the rosette and the gear and everything, and the team believed him. Well, it turns out he's not, and he betrayed them, and he's been feeding information to the enemy. And he also has been working as a cultist of Tzeentch in some form.
Yeah, it was a bad day.
Undercover in the Slanesh cult, it's the Roses,
Harlequin.
the Harlequin Rose
You
cult.
know, I'm now Kim, not to put any pressure on, okay, but it's been evident from the start of this campaign that we've been relying on the guest characters to get us through the plot. So I don't think this is on me and Selena. You know,
we get led astray, it's not our own fault. The guest fault. For not understanding the story well enough to take us the right route.
Just to be very clear, as Angeli now knows from the demon game, even if one of us steps away, I'll be very quick to throw Angeli under the bus as well.
Yeah. Basically, Ophelia, you are the shepherd. These are your sheep. Stop them from wandering off or jumping off cliffs, please.
It's a bit like herding cats.
I'll do my very best.
And I think, let's start where we left off, which is the team went outside to wave goodbye to the
that was such a beautiful moment up until
to the agents who were leaving in a transport, and they were like, bye, and then the truck exploded and a sad pair of trainers fell at their feet smoking slightly. And I reminded Jim/Scrat that he'd left that piece of paper with the information on all the agents with him on the priest's desk after killing the priest.
Yeah.
Which kind of expedites the whole revenge thing a little bit, when it's like, here's the list of people who killed the priest.
Yeah, it was...
Not my...
that was a brilliant moment. It was just me. That was like my favourite bit. Just me, this is nice. We never get to do this.
Yeah. I felt so bad when you said that, and I was just like, oh god, no, they're going to explode in a second. So, Jim, Selena, you are mid-hand wave. There is a burning transport right in front of you, and Ophelia, you're just stood there next to them watching this truck burning. You turned up silently a couple of minutes ago. They've been frozen there for a little bit of time.
I'll look at him and go, what did you two do now?
I think our safe house isn't safe anymore. Ophelia, it's nice to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you. You've lived. Good.
Yeah.
Yes. No thanks to you two, but yeah, I lived.
You'll see that we got out of prison and we're...
Yes, you look very, very free. So, what is going on with this truck?
I think we may have upset someone.
Well, as you know, we are always on the war against heretics, Ophelia.
Yes.
And
Yes.
it would seem that they found our safe house. Time for us to move and perhaps select a new target.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Selena, you'll be pleased to know that I got out of that heretic priest that we just killed. The location of
It was, we totally did.
Mr. Musculius. It's probably our most effective mission so far. We killed a heretic priest, found him, killed him in his own compound, no less.
Under his guard's noses.
Yeah.
So, we have the location of Mr. Muscles.
He was the one who sent us away, right? The one that...
Yes. Oh, yeah, you remember him. He's not good.
Yes, that is how I was able to be reinstated. So.
Yeah, he sent you away to a penal world as punishment, and then they were like, who's Inquisitor Musculius? He's not actually an Inquisitor, and you got brought back to Inquisitor Vindictus, questioned a fair amount, and then sent back onto your duties. You will know that you are also under these orders. Inquisitor Vindictus has sent you here with the express orders to kill this Mr. Musculius. If you fail, you will be basically X'd out.
Okay, so I will relay that message to Jim and Selena.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, that's a mission I can get behind.
Basically, this is your last chance.
Probably our last chance as well, let's be honest. Like,
Okay. So, do we have any intel on where Mr. I can't say that. Mr. Muscles might be?
yes, we have a location. Jim apparently managed to get a location for us, so we at least know where we're going. Maybe we should do some surveillance of said area before we go charging in. I imagine he probably knows that we know and is probably waiting for us.
Yeah. One thing I would say, Ophelia, is be careful. There's snakes all over this grass. Like, anything that anyone says, even probably me and Selena, you should scrutinize entirely.
Yeah, scrutinize the shit out of everything.
It's like the one thing they've learned. The last couple of episodes, they've just been staring at everyone very intently, making them uncomfortable. Like,
yeah, it's yeah. I feel that we should definitely be on our guard going up against him, because he definitely will probably know that we are on our way.
are
Also,
you?
he was part of that cult that did the whole pain is pleasure thing. So maybe even hitting him is probably not gonna do quite the thing you want it to do, because he might be all jacked up on stuff.
Probably use that to our advantage somehow. To think about it.
Selena has a whip. Just saying.
I'm not gonna use it if he likes it.
You're ruining this entire fight. You're ruining it.
But see, we could
be fun for me, and you're just missing it.
deception, you know.
Okay.
Are you? I would imagine you guys are currently on guard in general, right?
Yes.
Roll me an awareness.
We just saw a shuttle explode in front of us. You're damn right, I'm somewhat aware.
Oh, first roll.
Except that I'm not.
I am more aware, but still not aware at
Yes,
all.
you do have your awareness trained. Let me ask Jim something, and it's actually asking Scratticus something here. Since the whole deception and scrutiny train, have you put all your skills into deception and scrutiny?
For the last 3 episodes straight, I've been putting everything I've got into scrutiny.
You did the same thing with sleight of hand. Okay,
Gotta mix it up a bit.
you gotta spread those skills out, man. Otherwise, you'll suddenly end up failing an awareness test. Okay, nothing. Yeah, you did. Cool, nothing wrong. You're all super alert after the transport just got blown up.
I'd like to scrutinise the GM, please. I feel he might be being sarcastic.
Roll me a scrutiny.
I will, just for funsies.
Uh-huh.
Where is... Come on, you stupid thing.
No, he's telling the truth. GM is always truthful. He's never steered you wrong. He's never tricked you. You trust him. He's an all right GM.
Well,
You actually summed up my feelings about you quite well there, Sheepy. I also do. He's alright.
Thank you.
I don't have nightmares. It's not his fault.
Rocking backwards and forwards.
So, what would you like to do?
I say, where is this location? Does it seem a familiar type place to us, or is it going to be?
It's
on another
yeah,
system, right?
no, it's here.
It's here.
It's in this kind of section of the city. It's just a bit further in, a bit,
Okay.
Yeah,
bit posher, bit more security, bit more police forces. You're kind of on the outskirts in the more slummy areas a little bit.
Okay. How do we get into a posh place?
Usually someone sticks their hand in a pocket and then you just use that as a distraction.
I mean, that has been our tactic a surprising amount of times.
Yeah.
But we could, if we're going in to kill Musculius, we could just go in all guns blazing. We haven't had that as a tactic for a while.
Yeah, I feel like going into a brothel where no one is armed and all guns blazing is very different than going into.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to
Water.
have a stealthier plan than all guns blazing. Yeah.
Because even with the priests, like, you know, that could have gone very badly. And you guys were all really super slow at running as well. It goes bad. I'm the only one that's gonna get away.
Look, when it comes to moving through zero gravity, I'll be faster than anyone you've ever seen. But all of this gravity running, that's hard work. Do you know how much a human body weighs? God.
I do. Do you know how hard it is to run in heels? These are like 5 inches. And I still managed to beat you.
You're just too powerful right now.
Yes, I am.
We could scope out the building. Maybe he likes to have smoke breaks near a window and we can just shoot him through the window.
just snipe him while he's not looking. Okay.
Well, we've already established that if we get into a close quarters fight, he might enjoy it, so quick and easy, bullet to the head. Or las shot to the head. Damn, I missed my gun.
Yeah, you can't have my gun. Apparently,
plenty.
You shoot Grey Knights with it, so...
So we did not just say that in front of Ophelia, right?
Oh, no. Yeah, Selena doesn't know that. You didn't mention that part. Yeah.
I didn't hear anything. Before we get this mission started, do either of you need medical attention? Did you get hit by that explosion? Do you?
Our friends in the car. They might need some medical attention.
You're still standing there staring at this like burning car. There's charred skeletons in it and stuff.
I mean, this does give me an idea. I mean, they're not gonna be there the whole time, right?
Well,
So-
at the
Burning car?
No, I mean,
Musculius.
They're not gonna be at this location the whole time. At some point, they're gonna need to go for transport. What about if we just identify the exits, put explosives on all the exits,
Good idea.
wait until we see Musculius. Bloop.
Jim and Selena, roll me a logic.
A timer device.
Yeah, Ophelia, I know what Jim and Selena's logic is. Roll me a logic as well, please.
We're untrained. We are.
This plan seems
Flying off strong.
perfectly-
Flying off strong. Get it all out of the way now, so when we desperately need them, there'll be good rolls. That's
There's
Better.
there's a whole load of red in that in that dice tray.
Told you we're all screwed.
I can't give you what I want to give you.
Yeah, 'cause
So
we're-
what I will say is that Musculius, these are things that you know for a fact. I'll let you draw your own conclusions. Musculius has infiltrated the Harlequin Rose under the orders of his Zinchi handlers. He also infiltrated the Inquisition as an Inquisitor. This will give you an idea as to the scope of his information network and how he is as a spy. You also just attacked and killed a high-ranking member of the Harlequin Rose.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, I've just had an idea.
And left your names. I should remind you of that.
So, if we know that Musculius is actually working for Zinch, and we have
Carry
a
on.
possibility without saying anything.
Hang on a minute. Hang.
What kind of building is he in?
And we just killed a Harlequin Rose person. Therefore, we're on the right side.
Are you suggesting a?
And on the right side, because we're Inquisitors, so we're on the right side.
Are you suggesting a covert op, or?
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, because I was just thinking, like, a lot of the Inquisition have got a hard-on for this guy right now, right?
Yeah.
So we don't need to do this alone. We could give this building location to someone higher up that might be willing to drop a bomb on the building. We just make sure that Musculius is in there.
I will also remind you that you just got a mission which said, go and deal with this. It's a chance. If you then go, hey, could someone else do this for us? Might not go over that well.
Okay.
I won't have you roll for that one because that one is, it's a good idea though.
All right, so, okay, we need to handle this one ourselves, okay.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, we could, like we did in the last thing where we totally pretended.
We pretended to be heretics. It's,
Yeah. But we aren't heretics, you understand this, Ophelia. We're just very good at lying.
Oh, I totally understand.
Would you like to head over towards the club as you're talking?
Yeah,
I feel like
that isn't very safe.
Yeah, I feel like if you hang around this burning car any longer, you're going to run into issues of police and other things.
We should
Just
try
casually.
keep our heads low. Maybe we should put on disguises, and Jim will just put his hat down a little bit.
Yeah.
There we go.
But if I just call him out and then you guys shoot him? Like, hey, I have a bone to pick with you, sending me away and making me be on that penal colony.
Would he know that you've been, like, debriefed and debunked by the official Inquisition, or could he suspect that you still think that you're actually the Inquisition that he thinks is the Inquisition, but not the Inquisition that actually is the Inquisition, the Heretic Inquisition?
It's possible.
Could we pretend that maybe you've been, turned on the penal colony to their way of thinking, and actually you've been released not by Inquisition agents, but by someone bad?
I can go in as a double agent.
If we stop laughing at my chickens like this.
Oh, no, sorry. It was the turned on the penal colony. I'm such a child.
I think the double agent idea is a great idea.
I'll give you this. You were sent there on his orders. The only way you could have gotten out of it is if his orders were rescinded when they found out that he was fake. So that.
But they didn't have to tell me.
They didn't have to tell you. So it could work, but just keep that in mind if you do go ahead with that plan.
Okay, so we're gonna have to pretend that we're some kind of idiots.
Well, I could say that I know that he's not who he says he is, but because he was able to infiltrate, I don't trust them anymore, so I'm going to his way of thinking.
So they realized that you were, sent there by a heretic, and they told you all about the faking, but then you went that way anyway, because clearly... that could work.
Yeah, and I can say I saw a really nice painting, and now I'm interested in coming to the mansion.
Selena, I've got a funny suspicion that when we get there, you'll be welcomed in anyway.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Maybe. He does like me. I can use that.
You often
Definitely.
struggle around his,
Not anymore.
bulging
My mind is
muscles.
clear.
But he doesn't have to know that.
Yeah, exactly.
You
I
could
pretend
use
I'm
your
still
whip on
awkward and
him.
embarrassed around him.
Yeah. And then you could get a chance to use your whip on him. And
Or even better, is that a gun in your pocket, or are you just pleased to see him? Bang!
Yeah, I'll try that one as well. Definitely, that sounds like a great sharp line.
I
would
think-
definitely.
I think with your relationship with Musculius in the past, you're our best shot, Selena. So me and Ophelia will go in there. We'll just be causing carnage, trying to, like, you know, cause a distraction. You get close to Musculius, put a bullet in his head.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, fine.
You're like the best assassin ever, right? You'll be fine.
Definitely. I'm like motherfucking Catwoman. Said I've never actually had to shoot anything yet, but it doesn't matter. I can totally do this. I put my best boots on. My nicest leather catsuit.
Yeah.
Start my hair up real nice. I'm ready.
I'm trying to remember the name of the song. It's the one that goes, "Well, you can tell by the way I Yeah, in the TV adaptation of this, that's what's playing as you strut down towards the...
Yep.
Staying Alive. That's what it's called. Very appropriate and probably false. Anyway,
sad.
I don't know if that was a genius setup or whether you were like genuinely confused about the name now.
Yeah, I was generally confused about the name.
Staying Alive. Oh no, wait.
Oh, that's strange.
Well, Staying Alive is usually the street strutting, you know, when you're like strutting down the street and like feeling confident. Although I'm not sure how confident Selena's feeling, to be honest.
Just as awkward as I am.
Which hastily constructed plan are we going with?
We're all gonna blag our way in.
Me and Ophelia go through all of the plans. Selena focuses on Musculius.
So do you want to scope it out before you go in?
Yes.
Okay. That will probably be the first thing then. So let's say the majority of that talking was heading on over there. And let's get I think this will be a stealth. Depends how close you want to get. Would you like to observe from a couple of, you know, sets of houses away, or would you like to be on like the opposite street in a house? Like what kind of...
You know where I'm going, Sheepy? Selena,
October.
Ophelia, I'll take the roof.
Okay. Roll me a stealth with a +10.
Yeah, I think maybe duck down an alleyway somewhere and try and...
That's fine.
I'm gonna use a fate point to re-roll that.
Yeah, I would.
I'm trying to think, where should I be?
God damn.
Mm,
At least it's not a critical fail.
yeah,
I
no,
trust
critical,
Sheepy, honest.
critical fail would be bad.
I'm
This
gonna
isn't
walk
much
around
better.
and try to find a place, a way in.
Roll me awareness.
Do I just roll a straight stealth for...
Are you trying to find a way in, or are you just going in the...
No, I'm just gonna be scoping it out, but from the ground level.
Wow.
Know that I can't climb.
Awareness then.
Awareness.
Very nice roll, by the way, Ophelia. Just get them all out of the way. It's cool. You can't... Luckily, you can't see any way in, but Ophelia found a way in. Down the side alley, there's a door that is just propped open.
Okay. So we can open that door.
I will give you guys, this club is a lot bigger than any of the others you've seen. There are like 5 big burly guys on the front door, stopping people, checking their roses, letting them in. It's a lot more upscale. There's like annoying assholes driving past really loud. Sorry, someone just did that outside my window. Yeah, it's a lot nicer than the other places you've been. The class of clientele is less slums and criminals and more upstanding paid jobs and, you know, like almost like a wine bar type atmosphere as opposed to like, you know.
Okay, so if we're gonna get in the front way, we do need fake rose tattoos again.
All right. So we need to do that before we go in.
I think in order to get past the bouncer, we will need that. Yeah,
You did see there's an open door down the side alley.
we could sneak in the side.
Yeah, it depends which way you want to go. As far as you can see, no one's watching the side alley. And roll me a logic, a scrutiny, an awareness. Any of those will work for this.
Okay, I've just had an idea.
I think we should have the tattoos just in case we get caught.
Well,
Yeah,
here's the
Selena.
thing.
Go and eat the shit out of things.
That smells of a trap, basically.
Okay. Yeah, don't do that.
You look at it and you're like, why would they leave the side door to their club open?
That's
That
'cause
like
they think
down
we're
there.
incompetent.
Yeah, they underestimate you.
Oh,
Jim.
Yeah, I got a plan. Do you
Okay.
remember when we went to the priest's house? I just told them about Jim Best, and
yeah,
they just opened the door and let me right in.
yeah.
I could do that, but I don't think you should be with me if I do. I think that would draw a lot of attention.
Yeah, I think maybe we should all come in separately. Definitely. With our own special skill sets.
I will do this before you guys decide exactly what you want to do, because Jim, you're up on the roof.
I am, yeah.
You're looking over the club. It is quite large. It is quite tall. Not quite as tall as this building, because it has like multiple floors where you assume different types of debauchery are going on, and then on the top floor is kind of like an office, lair type area, from what you can see. You know, it looks a lot more kind of official. There's a few people like typing things out and writing down. And you can see Mr. Musculius. He's pacing up and down. He's got like a full body suit on, you know, like
What?
really dressed. And
He's wearing clothes, so it's going to be much harder to hit him if he's got armor on.
it's almost like he was spooked by the news that people were getting capped left, right, and center.
Okay,
Do we have a way, a means of communicating with each other since we're far away?
Yeah, you have
We have a
Fox.
okay, I can see Musculius. Bad news, Selena. You're not gonna be able to see his muscles.
Oh, drat.
Yeah, he's suited up.
Okay.
He walks over to the window, like right across from you. He's got like a wine glass in his hand, swirling it, just staring out the window.
Does he see me?
No.
Can I? Okay. Okay, I think they're on high alert, but also strangely at ease. Like, I mean, he's in a bodysuit but drinking wine. I mean, make of that what you will. What floor is he on? Top floor. He's on the very top floor.
Okay.
Slightly downward angle for you.
I wonder if I could get in via the roof.
There's no real way onto the roof. I can give you that.
So we're going to have to go in the front door, not the side door. Don't fall for that trick, Jim.
Yeah, but no.
I think if it seems easy, it's a trap. We should definitely keep that in mind.
Well, I'm just thinking, what if I got a shuttle to just fly over the building and just dropped onto it?
Jim, roll me an awareness.
Where are you going to find Jim?
Dude. Carry on.
No, you're probably
You
right.
could re-roll if you like, but yeah.
No, it's
Yeah.
against a 14.
Uh-huh.
No, you're probably right. I should stick to the main door, but are we all going in separately?
Yes.
Okay.
But if we're going to go through the front, should we draw roses on us just in case?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, it's up to you. Ultimately, I guess we can.
Yeah. Jim, you're the best at that.
All right, I'll come down.
Jim, as you're still, before you start going down, you finish your call, you're lying on your stomach observing Mr. Musculius. He's still standing there, just looking out the window, swirling his wine. A voice right next to your ear says, "Interesting prospect, isn't it?"
I'll turn.
There is kind of right about here, right next to your face, is a bird head. One of 3. The other 2 are a bit further back. This one is extended forward to whisper in your ear. "Hello, Jim."
Hello. Look, I thought Valentine bought me a bit of time to make some choice.
He did. And here you have one of your enemies right in front of you. Aren't you going to take a shot?
He's wearing a full body suit of armor.
Head draws back.
Selena Ophelia,
Yes?
he's standing right by the window.
Yes.
I have a lasgun on my back.
Yeah, but remember what I said about if it seems too easy, it's probably a trap. Remember the door?
Can I scrutinize the situation, please?
You can't scrutinize the situation. You could scrutinize Musculius, you could scrutinize...
I'd like to scrutinize Musculius to see if this is a trap.
Okay.
If he seems super cash, just hanging out a window when he knows that there's people after him, I'd say it's a trap.
Seems suspicious.
Yeah, this does seem pretty suspicious. Disable comms. This is a
We
trap.
should babysit him.
Yeah.
This is a trap?
Right? This is a trap. You're trying to convince me to take a shot at Musculius because... some reason.
He works for me. Why would I try and get you to kill one of my operatives?
Honestly, in all the confusion, I've lost track of who really works for who.
He really works for me.
Right? So why would you offer me to take a shot at him? Unless it
Why
was a
would I
trap.
want you to kill him?
What? That's what I asked you.
Well, have a think about it.
Wants you to do his dirty work.
What, he's let you down in some way?
It's a distinct possibility. He hasn't killed you yet.
Hang on, you're trying to get him to kill me? What, you just pit your people against each other?
Oh, yes. Plus, I promised that I wouldn't kill you.
see.
I didn't promise that someone else couldn't be set against you. I could, of course, open up a little door, send you to go and see, what was his name? Your friend.
Valentine.
He's still alive.
I'm sure.
Running desperately, hiding.
That I actually doubt.
Weeping sometimes.
Yeah, you're not convincing me there.
You can scrutinize if you like.
Yeah.
Seems to be telling the truth.
No, I don't want to see, thanks. If you'll excuse me. I'll get up and sort of, without taking my eye off of them though, just back up towards the stairs and make my way down.
The head on the left like follows you. One of the others like shifts forward and slides into the air and like disappears as it like looks at some other dimension or reality or future or possibility. I hope you win.
I don't respond. I just keep backing up till I get to the stairs. And then I trot on down to meet up with Selena.
Mhm.
I'll tell her about this later, but not whilst we have a guest.
And there is the failure of your stealth.
Okay. Right. So we all need to go in separately. At least we know he's on the top floor.
Yeah.
He obviously knows that we're around.
It's 2 traps that have been identified.
Yeah, the way he was standing by the window, glass of wine in hand, I was almost too relaxed. I don't know what kind
He
of
said he
trap
was
it could
wearing
have been.
clothes, so he's obviously not relaxed. So good. He's scared.
Selena,
Yeah.
give me a logic. There is an itch in your head that something feels wrong in general about the situation. You cannot put your finger on it, but something is off. Something makes absolutely no sense. But
Okay. Let me think through. Fancy pants party. Bounced on the door. Checking of tattoos. He's wearing armor. Flouncing around upstairs with wine.
let me be a little more clear. Like, he's not just wearing an armor; he's wearing a full suit, like a kind of business party suit. As well.
Oh, not armor suit, like a.
No, he's wearing
Oh.
he's wearing a suit and then armor, like underneath the suit as well.
Oh, okay. So he's got like a business meeting going on. He's meeting some important people.
Possibly.
What are you thinking, Selena?
Well, either there's some other people there that we're going to have to kill that maybe, hopefully, might be on our list, and then we get brownie points. Or he's waiting for us in a totally obnoxious, arrogant way, which makes more sense because that's basically Mr. Muscles, isn't it? Like, I feel like, judging on how easy it will be to get in, we'll probably know. If we can get into the club relatively easily, then he's definitely waiting for us.
Well, I mean, we've already seen the side door open. He's standing by the window.
Yeah. He's
waiting for somebody to come in, and he's laid a trap for somebody. Whether it's us or not, I don't know.
I imagine it's us who just blew up our colleagues. Well, not him specifically.
Yes, but he probably has a lot of enemies.
Yeah.
Would you like to... I'll say you've done your tattoos. At this point, I don't feel like you need to, you've done it enough times.
At some point, Jim must have decided to just draw it on a bit of paper so they can just stencil it on.
Yeah. Who would like to go in first?
I'll go first.
Okay, Selena, you walk up to the...
Yep.
To the door?
Yeah, to the back.
Are you in your standard gear and...
Best black leather catsuit, thigh high, red boots. Hair's done, nice. Tattoo on show.
Okay.
Trying to be confident.
Mm-hmm.
Playing that Bee Gees song in my head.
Roll me a deceive. Minus.
It's accurate because
30.
minus 30.
Mm-hmm.
Bloody hell! I still succeed.
Wait, why is your target 77?
I don't know. I just typed... Oh no, did I just add 30? I might have not put the
minus.
Yeah, you have to put minus 30 in. I was like, 33 isn't a terrible roll. That would have been a success from what I know.
Okay, I put the minus in this time.
Okay.
It's not going to go quite so well. No. I was yeah, I'm looking cool. Oh, fuck.
You rolled well the first time and the second time too, but no, it's... As you step up and present your tattoo, one of the bouncers looks at you and he's like, hold on a moment, please. Pulls out a clipboard, goes through a couple of bits of paper, puts over, looks at it, looks at you, looks at it.
And then Selena?
Ah, yes, Miss Selena. Please, come on in. Go straight on up.
Thanks.
You are expected.
I thought so. And I'll be like, it's a trap, it's a trap, it's a trap. As I casually walk in.
Yeah, you're greeted by sights and scenes which are not for delicate eyes. There is dancing and drinking and drugs and gallivanting and...
Try not to judge, judging a lot.
There is a guard kind of standing by a roped off stairs that leads upstairs. He's literally just had his fingers to his ears.
Okay.
And he waves you over.
Oh, straight away. Glorious.
Unhooks the rope.
I'm just going to get a drink first, if that's okay. Before I go.
There are drinks upstairs.
Oh, yeah, great. I was maybe meant to be meeting some friends here.
I'm sure they'll be fine without you.
It's not them I'm worried about.
Do you say that?
In my head.
Okay. This is starting to feel a little bit like the brothel all those times ago, isn't it? Where you just keep getting pushed further into a situation.
I start walking up the stairs. I'm just gonna be like, I've been separated. Someone else should come in soon.
I
slowly walk up the stairs.
I'll go in.
Yes, you are. Stopped. Guy goes through his a lot quicker than what you saw with Selena. Just goes through it quite quickly and sees your tattoo, You won't have to roll deceive. Yeah, no, you won't have to roll deceive.
Do I have a deceptive looking face?
The reason Selena had to roll deceive was it was trying to not be recognized as Selena, basically.
Yeah.
Because Mr. Muscles has a very, very artistic hand and can draw very, very well.
He probably doesn't remember I exist.
Probably not. And he probably also hasn't heard that you've been, let out of his punishment for you. Yeah, you're waved in. Go on. I will say you won't have seen where Selena went, although you will have heard the equivalent of basically help.
Right. So I'll
Be like, oh, these stairs are steep. Oh, I should not. Oh, I've been.
You're not being escorted up. Just so
Good.
there are doors as you go up, but the doors have guards on.
Okay.
Basically,
you read my mind.
Yeah, what I'm going to tell you is, there's no real way to, get off on a different floor and run away, unless you want to go through the guards or anything like that.
Yeah, just keep going.
It's turned from it's turned from staying alive to dun 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 dun, and Selena's just dragging her heels.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk towards the stairs and start, going up the stairs that I went up.
There is a guard on the stairs. He stops you. He's like, "Oh, only VIPs past this point."
Well, don't I look important?
Are you?
Of course I am.
Oh, okay. So you on the list? Pulls out, flips over.
I should be on that list.
All right. And he kind of swings it around. Who are you?
That person.
Roll me a deceive. Of course. Apologies. You're allowed onto the second floor. Go ahead, Marcus Abraxas.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And you hear him radio up, next one up, second floor.
So
And
I will go.
You head up the stairs. And you get to the second floor, and the guard opens the door. In you go. There are more stairs going up.
Okay. Are they also guarded?
You could assume so. You'd have to walk up another level to see.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up.
Oh no, second floor only. The guard stops you from going any further.
Is there a bathroom on this floor?
Yes.
Could you please show me where it is?
Sure. It's if you go in, just in the center.
In the center. Thank you.
You walk in, and there are people lounging. There's thick, heavy smoke in this room. And people lounging over floor sofas. There's no legs or anything like that. And yeah, there's a fountain in the center of the room.
Okay, are there any vents in the ceiling, or is there a window?
On this floor, there are no vents, and there are windows. They are not open. There are windows, but it's basically one big room that is almost completely thick with kind of thick smoke. Roll me a toughness. It's 2 degrees of failure. You're starting to. You can re-roll this, by the way, if you like. You
Okay.
do have a couple of fate points.
I'll reroll it.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that's still 2 degrees of failure. So, the second this like smoke hits you, it's impossible to avoid it because it's kind of, it's like a vague mist all over this room. You start to feel a bit more lethargic. Your brain like starts to slow down in its thinking. It's harder to kind of catch cohesive thoughts.
So once I start feeling that way, before I lose all my faculties, I'm going to leave that bathroom.
Well, it's not a bathroom. It's basically a big dance floor kind of area.
I thought he said it was the bathroom.
He said the bathroom was in the center. When you walked into this floor, it's just a big room with the fountain in the center.
Oh goodness, the
Yeah.
fountain is the bathroom?
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh.
Welcome
Okay.
to the weirdness of cults.
Oh, this isn't a bathroom. Okay, I'm gonna.
That's such a spy comedy thing to say, where it's like, this isn't a bathroom, sorry, and like walk back out.
That's basically what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. Yeah, you can walk back out. If you try and go upstairs, like further upstairs, he will stop you again. So.
All right, I'm gonna take a minute and hatch a plan.
In this room, or do you want to go back down to the bottom floor?
I'm gonna stay in this room for the moment.
Okay. Well, for now.
Is there anything in this room?
People, sofas, a fountain in the middle. There's a bar, a barman who looks really out of it. You can probably assume he's been here for quite a while, and the smoke is probably affecting him the most.
Is that room still smoky too?
Yeah.
Oh poop! I'm gonna leave this room then.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna have you roll toughness again soon.
Oh no, I'm leaving. I'm leaving every room with the smoke. I'm gonna get out of the smoke because
This whole floor is smoke.
Okay, I'm leaving this whole floor.
Okay.
I'm gonna
So
go
you
down.
go down to the shop.
Yeah.
You kind of like open the door. The guard turns around, kind of gives this like soft smile of like, "Yep, you can't handle that room," and and like closes it after you.
I'm gonna give him a scowl. Thanks for the warning.
Jim.
So I can just walk through the front door and talk to a guard. Now, Selena said, if it seems too easy, it's probably a trap.
Hmm?
I'm just gonna look at the building again. Are there any other buildings that are, like, close to this building or anything like that?
It's the way it's kind of, the reason it was chosen, and the fact that it's like a club means that, you know, there's a fair amount of space between, it's got its own like area of the city, basically. Fairly large, fairly pristine. It was probably like a manor or something. It's kind of gated off on the sides as well.
I know that he wants to kill me, so if I go in there and say, hi, I'm Jim Best, they're gonna just put me straight in a trap room, and probably won't even bother doing it decently. If it was me, I'd just like, blow up the room or gas it or something. There's no need to, you know, mess around. Does the side of the building look climbable?
Yes, kind of, but also very very obvious, basically. Yeah, anyone walking past, glancing down the alleyway, would see someone climbing up the side of a wall, and it's not like super climbable. So it depends how skilled you are at climbing. But you would imagine that unless you had a decent amount of practice at climbing, you probably would have some difficulty.
Jim's gonna get on comms.
Okay.
Okay, everyone. Front door seems a little easy. How's everyone's reception been so far? I understand if you have to speak in code.
I think I may be walking up the stairs to my death. I am unable to stop it.
Ophelia, roll me a toughness with a +10.
Stay away from the second floor.
I am going to send you something in Zoom.
Okay, stay away from the second floor. Got it.
They were waiting for me, Jim. They have my name. I've gone into a special VIP area. It's not. It's bad.
Yeah, it seems real bad. Seems real bad.
So, what Ophelia tries to say is, don't go to the second floor. What Ophelia actually says is... Yeah.
Oh my god, what's happened to Ophelia? Is it our comms?
You recognize Ophelia's voice.
I did it!
I'm gonna...
God, they're killing her.
I have no idea where she is. Like, she came into the building?
Yeah, she came into the building.
Well, I'm not... those rooms were pretty messed up. Like, the ones that I just walked past. There was weird stuff going on. If she's been sucked into that... They're very good at just sucking you into what's going on. Like, I was powerless to stop the bodyguard from pushing me up the stairs. Jim, you may need to go find Ophelia.
What, just walk into the building, or... try and find some other way in?
We'll try and find another way that isn't easy.
Ophelia would have been able to say, I'm going back down to the first floor before this happened. So.
Okay. Okay, she's on the first floor. Where all the weird sexy parties were. Okay.
And there are, like, flying shuttles and things like this on this planet, right?
Not around here, but yeah, in general.
How far would I have to run?
The closest area would be the super mega posh area, which would be kind of a bit further up into the spire. Be like 20-30 minutes. Not counting like going through checkpoints and stuff.
Do I consider the... Would Jim, if Jim was thinking, maybe I could hijack a shuttle and just fly it into the side of the building.
Okay.
Would that be something that he would dismiss immediately as, no, that'll take too long? Or...
From the information you guys managed to gather, Ophelia doesn't sound in the best ways, and Selena is literally probably a floor away from getting to the door of the top floor. So...
Do we have something similar to Morse code?
Roll me a toughness plus 20, Ophelia. Don't forget, I think you have one more fate point. It's not like the most important thing, I'd say, but let me just check your sheet, see how many fate points you have.
I was just reading, if I roll a fate point.
But yeah, you do have one more fate point if you would like to re-roll that, but it might be worth saving it.
I was gonna say I'll save it.
Jim, I'm gonna say in your head, you're basically like, if I'm going to do something, I should probably do it now.
Okay. I walk into the building.
Which way?
The one that I didn't want to walk into. I walk in.
Through the front.
Through the front.
Okay.
Not through the side door. Selena was very clear that I shouldn't go through the side door.
Yes. Selena did say that was very obviously a trap. You are stopped. Your rose tattoo is checked out. Roll me a deceive with the minus 20. Wow. Go on in, sir.
What just happened, Sheepy?
You succeeded, mate.
Thank you, Thank you.
Something's about to go horribly wrong. I can only say it's just like, you succeeded. So...
I don't feel too good about this.
My spidey's tingling.
You have the free reign of the bottom floor. You can see Ophelia is probably at the corner of a bar, like near the entrance to the... I don't think Ophelia would have gone very far. And is probably like rinsing her mouth out with water.
Okay, so
Spraying my stuff.
I have two quick questions, Sheepy.
Yes.
First question. Can lasguns be silenced? Second question. How much XP would you want between sessions for me to have been able to silence my gun?
You would have had to pick it up from somewhere, because there are silencers, even for las guns and las pistols. Considering what has happened, I don't think it would have been possible.
Got it.
Would I have something in my medical bag that could counteract the smoke? I just thought of that.
Ooh, good point. Roll me a Medicaid plus 20.
Oh, there we go. There's the alphabet.
Yes, in fact, what you are doing when Jim walks in is you've added a little tincture to your water, and you're just swirling it around in your mouth. It's kind of unfogging your head, like you're able to see a little bit clearer, which you're not happy about because there's strange stuff happening on this floor. Not as bad as the smoke room, because in the smoke room everything is really weird and it's in your head. But yeah, your head clears up, and you are now allowed to speak normally again. You've basically cleared that up.
Okay. So I'll repeat my last thing. Whatever you do, don't go to the second floor.
Okay, don't go to the second floor. Got it. Are you okay now for me, Ophelia?
Yes. Yes. And if you do somehow end up on the second floor, find me immediately.
Selena, you're on the top floor. There is just a little landing which walks to a door. There's no one on the door.
Angeli feels sick. Okay. I think I'm at Mr. Muscles' room. There's no other doors, so it must be here.
Remember, if he's working for the Chaos Demons, like Cinch,
yeah,
he probably has psychic powers and things, and you are extremely effective at putting those down. So if you can capitalize on it early, I'll try and make my way up as soon as I can.
Okay. Just keep the comms open. I may have to scream. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna walk over to the door.
Okay.
Can I just, before I look down this corridor? There's definitely nothing else. Like, it's just this door. There's no.
I mean, there's stairs going back down.
But nothing else.
Don't look at me like that.
I'm gonna stand outside the door for a good 3 minutes, just staring at it.
Okay. Come.
Push the door open.
Okay.
Try and look cool.
Not like. Oh.
Well, I've got. It's just a mohawk, so it's hard.
Yes. So it'd be like. Yeah. You walk in. There are a few kind of secretary assistant-looking types who are typing, filling out forms, that kind of thing. And there is just a long lane which leads right to a figure who is standing at a big desk, slightly on a kind of platform above the other desks, looking away from you.
I walk up to said figure.
Okay. I'd say as you get maybe halfway down the line of desks and stuff, he turns dramatically.
I'd like to look at the secretaries as I walk past, just checking for hidden weapons and things.
Roll me a scrutiny.
I trust nothing.
This is fair.
No, I failed by 3 points. So rubbish.
Seems fine. I'm sure none of them have secret hidden weapons.
They all have secret weapons.
They all have, I know. So yeah,
even their pens are weapons.
Mr. Musculius. Selena, welcome.
Been expecting me?
I assumed that you would come.
Yeah.
Roll me a logic again.
I'm not good at that.
Take a plus 10 just purely because you're
Still not good at that. Not logic-y.
The feeling of something being wrong is extremely faint and vague. It's still the same thing, but it's kind of drifted off a little bit. You're not really sure. You couldn't put your finger on it, so it's it's really in the back of your mind now.
And this definitely looks like Mr. Muscles. It's not like can I scrutinize? Is it a body double?
You can scrutinize, yeah.
No, not Stella. No. Looks fine.
I mean, you have.
Do
you have any fate points left?
Yes, I haven't used any yet.
Oh, then if you'd like, you can always fate point that.
Yes.
You've never seen him wearing a shirt before.
Yeah, I've seen far too much of him.
I mean, in every single situation you've ever seen him in, he has been topless.
Yeah.
And I'll say, as you are scrutinizing him, probably quite closely, that feeling of vague unease is compounded, and you're like, something feels wrong here.
Yeah.
And he's wearing clothes.
I don't like it. Well, I like it. I don't want to say I don't like it. That's not the right. I'm glad.
I don't like that he's wearing clothes. It's just something feels wrong.
Yeah. I'm not going to go into the room. I'm when he turns, I'm probably going to stop wherever I was. I haven't come into the room.
Yeah. You're about halfway down.
Yeah.
Would you like a drink?
No, I would not. Thank you for asking.
Very well. I will just have mine.
Enjoy that. I'm working.
So what brings you here? Are you here for another mission?
Yes. I'm here for another mission.
Brought me to see.
But I am here for another mission.
Oh, are you kind of implying? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No, you don't have to roll deceive though. He will. Would that mission be the killing of me?
What? I don't know what you're talking about. Yes.
Well, you have seen me in action. You may find that difficult.
Yes. Well, it's also quite difficult to kill me. So,
I haven't tried yet.
well, just take my word for it.
Oh, I do. You want to start now, or?
Oh, no. Not yet.
Just came up to say goodbye.
I got told that I had to come up here. I didn't really have a choice in the matter.
Oh, well, I gave my guards instruction to let you up.
Did you want to die? Is that, why else would you do that? Why would you do that?
Well, I wanted to say hello.
Before I kill you?
Sure, yeah. Well, or I kill you.
I mean, I know you're scared. You're wearing clothes.
Like, looks down. Why wouldn't I wear clothes?
You never wear. You're wearing a shirt.
Yeah, an armor.
And you never wear those.
Oh, there are people out to kill me. Yourself being one of them.
Yeah, scared. It's fine.
I mean, I can take it off if you want.
No, I've seen far too much. More than I needed to see.
Did you find the painting?
Don't know what you're talking about.
Deceive. Wait. Let me.
So close to a 69-year-old there. He's off the game.
He actually fails worse than you, so he doesn't pick up on the fact that you were lying.
I just meant in general, you know. I've seen too much of you.
It's a little harsh. I thought we got on.
Yeah,
Friends.
you weren't a big liar.
No, I was a big liar back then as well.
Yeah, but I didn't know it. Now I know it.
Oh. So, feeling a little betrayed, maybe.
A lot. A lot has gone on in the last couple of weeks. Now.
Maybe exploding your friends was a bit overkill as well.
Yeah, we were having a nice moment. You blew them up.
Well, I didn't blow them up, personally. But,
What you represent blew them up. I get it.
it was my order.
Yeah, well, nothing personal when...
No. I mean, if it was nothing personal, then you wouldn't feel so betrayed, am I right?
I was talking about you anyway.
Okay.
Right, well, this was great. Now that I know where you are, and that you're scared, I'll be back. Great. Okay.
You're free to leave if you like. I won't stop you.
I wasn't going to ask your permission, but yeah, okay, cool. Yeah. I'm just going to casually walk backwards, not turning my back.
Mm-hmm.
I don't trust this bitch.
Just stands there with his wine glass in his hand, smiling.
I close the door again, and then I go, I'm not dead. I'm not dead. He super knows we're here, though, and he's super waiting for us. I didn't kill him straight away. Should I just run back, just kick the door in and just shoot him? What should I do, guys? Help me.
Should you be expecting that? You might not be expecting that. Maybe he will.
Jim, you're good at this. On the fly, killing shit thing.
Yeah, it occurs to me that maybe the whole if it seems too easy, it's a trap thing is also making us massively overcomplicate the plan. Shoot him in the head, Selena. Shoot him in the head.
Okay. Oh god! Make your way up the stairs, for God's sake. I don't know what's going to happen.
I'm hurrying that way now.
Okay, I'm gonna kick the door. I'm gonna pull out my gun.
Can Jim and I, like Jim, can we meet up and then just like blast our way up the stairs? I think.
Oh yeah, you guys are at the kind of the bar just by the.
How many guards have we seen so far? One on the door, one on the elevator?
5 on the
One on the
doors. One on the rope going up the stairs, and one at every door going up the stairs. So there would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Sheepy.
Yeah.
Do they look hard?
Roll me a scrutiny.
I'd like to re-roll using another fate point.
Uh-huh.
God damn it.
You can take them, mate. They look easy. Super weak.
Yeah, Mr. Muscles only hires weak people so that he feels stronger.
You know what? I'll go this far. They don't even look like they're police force who's been hired out for the event.
Okay, Ophelia, we need to get up to Selena. We need to get up to Selena fast. These guys look like a bunch of wet noodles. Let's just shoot them down.
Sounds like a plan to me. I have flame.
Oh, good.
I should have got a weapon.
Yeah, if you'd have liked to have procured.
Jim has like 50 of them.
Jim has like las pistols and stuff, but if you'd have liked to gotten yourself a muscle, if you'd like to have gotten yourself a muscle, if you'd have liked to have gotten yourself a gun, have a look through the war gear if you'd like, and anything like kind of anything below like rare, I'd say you can probably get your hands on fairly easily. So. What? Are you just going to charge the guards?
Look, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna like. I don't think me and Ophelia have actually spoken to each other, so I don't want to give away that we're together. But I'm just gonna lean into my thing and be like, okay, I'm just gonna try to walk up the stairs, and if anyone tries to stop me, I'm gonna put a bullet in their head. And I'm just gonna start walking towards the stairs as though I belong there.
Okay. The guard's gonna go, stop.
Is there a problem?
Yes, you're not allowed up.
Oh, hang on a minute. Let me just get my papers, and I'll reach into my pocket and give him the head.
Okay. Ophelia, Jim, Selena, let's roll initiative.
Like, that sounds like my cue to kick down a door. I'll try and do this on my iPad. It normally hates it.
All right.
How do I do it again on my iPad? Sorry, remind me.
It's 1d10 plus your agility bonus.
Oh yeah, plus 1. 10. No, not 40. Whoa.
How do I know what my agility bonus is?
It is the 10 digit of your agility. So if it's 32, it's 3. If it's 42, it's 4, etc., etc.
Okay, that checks out.
Interesting. Wow. Okay.
Oops, wrong one.
How did you and me and Julie both roll 10s across the board?
Yep.
I'm.
Okay.
Is that right?
This is fine.
Yeah. Okay. So it is. What's your agility, total agility score?
Me.
Yeah.
It's smack bang on 40.
Ah, okay. Well, Mr. Musculius was not expecting you to immediately kick down the door and start going, so you will have a surprise round. What's your agility stat, Jim?
51.
Okay.
It's just sweet agile, but a bit dim.
Yeah, I'm super intelligent.
Jim, agile but dim. So Jim, and then okay. So Selena, you're up first.
Pull out las pistol, kick down door, and say, "Oh, I lied when I said it wasn't personal. It really is," and I'm just going to shoot him.
Okay. Roll me a to hit.
So I just press the hit button. Hit.
Yep. It will be half aim.
Half aim.
What's the range on your pistol?
Las pistol. I don't know. How do I know that?
It should say
range
range.
20 meters.
So it will be short range.
Yep.
Let me have a look at your las pistol quickly.
It's a hot shot.
Ooh, nice. Okay, so you can fire it semi-auto.
Okay.
And with semi-auto, every 2 degrees of success is an additional hit, up to the number you can do. So you can get 2 hits if you get 2 degrees of success on your
Okay, I'll try that one then.
standard shot is just 1 shot, but it gives you a +10 to your shot. So it's a bit of a trade-off. More hits is better, but a +10 always helps.
And no modifier or anything? Just...
Yeah, no, just as is.
Firing mode, normal.
Normal, yeah.
There's a lot of buttons to click, isn't there? 2 degrees.
You hit. Roll me damage twice. That's the D10 part of the damage didn't do you any favors. The shot. Wait, what kind of are you aiming? Like center mast, basically?
No, because he's wearing chest armor.
Mm.
I might go for things that are. I might go a bit lower. Hit him where it really hurts.
There's
Okay.
argument there.
That's for that helicoptering.
Die, demon! And you're like looking directly at it, like die, demon.
Can't get that off my retinas.
It's seared into my image, and he's like, "But I thought you said you didn't look." Okay, yeah, Mr. Muscles takes a couple of hits, like stumbles backwards, falls back over his desk, and hits the ground. All of the like assistants and clocks and everything just stop typing, and they're frozen, looking at you.
Say, I get the fuck out.
He'll jump up and like run.
Good. I say, keep coming. He's down, but I'm not sure that's the end of it. I hit him in the penis.
For your move, Jim, your first like shot, considering that you like how you did it and everything, you basically just shot him in the head. He's down. So you've got the guards outside, and then you've got the stairs up. So what I'll say is you can half move up a set of stairs. So in effect, for both of you, you can half move up the stairs and then take a shot at the guard on the next floor. And you've got 1, 2, 3 more guards up on the stairs.
Yeah, that's fine. I think essentially, I think if Jim had have seen John Wick, he might have been borrowing from that, but of course he hasn't. So Jim's just gonna shoot him in the head and just keep walking up the stairs at the same casual pace until anyone tries to stop him.
Just shoots him in the head and goes, "Need a lift," and then walks up the stairs.
I mean,
so yeah, you kind of run up the stairs. You get to the next floor. There's a guard standing there. I kind of feel like Ophelia probably wants to kill this guy, but you can take a shot. It will be short range.
Are they on guard? If I was to like, just do the put the gun behind my back thing, they...
No, I mean just literally just heard a shot downstairs and is starting to pull out this kind of shotgun from his...
Could I try to deceive him in a way? Would that take my turn? Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna.
Like you're deep in combat now. Like any attempt to be like, hey, whoa, you know, I'm just coming to help, or like it would require, you know, your turn, which would make you vulnerable.
Then I'd like to shoot him in the head, please, Sheepy.
Sure. Roll me a to hit.
I mean, I'm aiming. There's only him. Right?
You moved, so it would be no aim. It'd be no aim, short range. What gun are you firing? Las pistol?
Just a regular las pistol, yeah. Does my ability not give me a ability to aim when I move, or is it just like a hip fire?
You can shoot, like hip fire. So you could do that first, and then also shoot again with the regular.
Oh no, I'll carry on. Okay, so
Okay.
No aim, short range.
Short range. You can do semi-auto or standard. Semi-auto will get you more hits, but standard gets you a plus.
10 to the aim. I'll just semi-auto, I think. Just try and put double tap. Always double tap.
Yep.
Input modifier 0. Ammo semi-auto. Firing mode normal.
Yeah.
Oh. May I, can I use fate rolls to reroll attacks?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
I've only got one left though. I won't. I'll just fire and miss.
Yeah. Okay. Ophelia, you're up.
Okay. Do I have any like injectable poisons?
You probably do, but you wouldn't really be able to fire or...
No. That's just a question for if it comes up later.
Yes, you would have. It would depend on your med roll, like what exactly you have, but yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna basically be following right behind Jim, and
Okay.
if I'm gonna check and see if the first guard is dead.
Oh yeah, he is.
Okay.
You don't even need a red roll. It is very obvious he's dead.
Okay. Then I'm gonna keep going up, and do I run into Jim? We're at the second floor, right?
Yeah. You basically Jim has kind of taken a stance and taken a shot at this guard who sent you into the second floor. He missed.
All right. I'm gonna be like one of those like campy crime shows and have a gun in front of me.
Yeah.
So anybody can take it. But yeah. Yeah. So I'll come around, and the first thing you see is my gun. So, I'll shoot the guy too. I can see that he's still standing there.
Yeah. Mechanically, this isn't necessary, but I feel like narratively it is. You're going to have to kick Jim out the way because you have a flamer. You don't have time for, like, Jim, move.
Okay. All right. Well, I was gonna can I get a last gun?
I can
Yeah.
slip to Ophelia a las gun at some point. I've got tons of them.
Okay.
Well, a las pistol, sorry, not a las gun. I've only got one las gun, but I've got a ton of pistols.
There are some pistols, but you would have to chuck them in your sheets.
Okay.
If you'd prefer to be using a las gun or something.
Would a flamer be effective?
Yeah, it's close range, but you're currently fighting in. It's just it does have like a cone of flame that it fires out. So as I said, like you'd have to kind of give Jim a bit of a nudge, and he'd probably go face first into the wall. But yeah, you could easily take this shot.
Okay, Jim's strong. If I push him a little bit,
Yeah.
So I'll push him out of the way a little bit and hit this guy with my flame.
Okay. Roll me to hit. It's on your gear. It's here.
Oh, it's creepy. Okay. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Half aim plus 10.
It would be no aim because you've moved. It would be short range and standard.
And no modifier.
Yeah.
Single. Semi-auto single. Holy
yeah.
buckets!
Single.
Ow. Oh, and I fail.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I will have to do this for him then, because it is a flamer. Wow. Okay. Roll me your damage twice, please. Okay. See, this is why flamers are good, because even when they miss, they still hit. Because you're in like a small stairway. So he just gets engulfed in this flame. I'll narrate this very slightly. Jim, you run up the stairs, kind of take a little crouch pose, shoot with your gun. It like hits just above his head against the thing, and you're like, preparing to take another shot, like getting yourself ready. You get a foot in your backside, which pushes you against the wall, and then just this huge wreath of flame engulfs him. And it's like, that's for putting me in the fountain room. And
Thanks for the warning.
he catches fire, and I'm going to need from both Ophelia and Jim a D100, please.
Oh boy. 81.
No. 23.
Okay. Ophelia, roll me a D8, please. Okay. He charges into the second floor, like bashes the door open. He's on fire. He's like, ah! There is a second of like, isn't that the room full of loads of smoke and weird things? And then there is just a big explosion as the toxic gases and everything in that room ignite, and a fireball comes out of that room. You hear screaming and flaming and all those kind of things.
Am I in the way?
No, you're kind of just down on the stairs a little bit. So you don't need to avoid this. It's not like a massive explosion. It kind of blows the windows out, and the building is starting to catch on fire now.
Yes, it is.
I find it funny that you destroyed your nemesis, the room of the fountain, basically. which is well done. Selena.
Yep, that sounds like everything's going according to our plan.
Everything according to plan.
Whoa.
You hear footsteps running up.
Jim, is that you?
Negatory.
And Ophelia and Jim, you hear footsteps running down.
And I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out my. I'm gonna pull out my other.
Right, his footsteps coming up.
Yeah.
How is Mr. Muscles looking? Still on the floor?
Still on the floor.
I close the door and I want to move something as my whole action. I'm just going to move a desk in front of that door.
Okay. Yeah, Mr. Muscles' legs are like kind of straight up, and he's like back lying flat on the ground.
I'm just going to like lean and look over.
He's got a vacant, kind of semi-surprised, mostly pained look on his face.
You didn't take those drugs then. That was a mistake. Told you to be wary of me. And I'll just stand over him with the gun.
You've gone like super paranoid. I feel really bad. Like, I've betrayed you guys so many times.
Yeah. We're ready for it now.
Yeah.
Betrayal at every corner.
Would you like to double tap? Just one to the dome.
Just shoot him. Yeah.
You take a shot. Wipes the surprise off his face and other things as well. And you're pretty sure at this point he's most likely dead.
Oh well.
Yeah,
Start looking for
I
his
see you
stuff.
looking at me.
I'm going to start looking for his things. On his desk.
Okay.
Remember,
Do we make
Selena, if it seems too easy, it's probably a trap.
Oh yeah. I'm not going to look for his stuff. Still just going to have my gun out. I'm going to be just watching the area.
Okay.
Do you
Awareness, please.
I'm gonna ask Selena if she checked for a pulse.
No. Negatory.
Okay. Do you know how to check for a pulse?
I've just blown his penis off and his face.
Oh well.
I
Still should check for a pulse.
1 sec. Sorry.
Okay.
Carry on, have a little chat.
So that was too easy. You are correct. Mr. Muscles is no more, and he was, super talking himself up, saying how he'd totally be hard to kill. He wasn't. Maybe this is just a decoy, Mr. Muscles.
That's kind of what I'm thinking too.
Yeah.
Maybe he's got like clone. Oh, he hasn't like split in two or anything like he's a hound puppy. You'd kill it and then there's two of them. That would suck.
Good God, I hope not. We're on our way up.
Okay. I barred the door, so I heard noise. I heard footsteps, so I barred the door.
There is banging against the door. Sounds like someone's like shoving their shoulder into it. Ophelia and Jim, you see a man running down, shotgun, kind of carried under like that. Unfortunately, it takes them their whole turn to do that, so you will get to go first. So, Jim?
Yeah. All right. Well, as they're coming down the stairs, I will stand slightly closer to the flames that are currently blazing, but hopefully out of Ophelia's way with the flamer, and I'll just fire some warning shots up the stairs. I'm not even really trying to hit. I'm just stopping them from coming down, or at least taking a shot before Ophelia can.
Okay. Trying to stop the spread of this fire that's going to start spreading across the...
Oh, no, I don't care about the fire. I'm just trying to stop them from running down the stairs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, roll me to hit.
To hit, no aim. What range is this?
You haven't moved, so it can be a half aim.
Yeah, but I'm literally just spraying.
Oh, okay.
Just with the intention of them not coming down. Okay, I suppose I could put half aim on it. I could put half.
Yeah, it won't really give, because you haven't moved. You can take a little bit of time, and it won't give you like, you can only semi-auto for 2, so it's kind of like a double shot.
Okay. What range is this?
This would be, because of where you are, point blank. Actually, wow, yeah.
We'll semi-auto it. Input modifier none. Ammo type semi-auto. Firing mode normal. Critical success. Critical fail.
Oh, buddy.
I only had to hit 78.
Yeah. Is that a hot shot las pistol, or is it just a regular?
Just a regular las pistol.
Oh, well, that's good. It doesn't jam, at least.
Because this does have the reliable trait.
Yes, which means that it doesn't jam unless it's a straight 100.
There you go.
So you miss, but your gun doesn't stop working, so that's good. Ophelia, you're up.
Alright, well, I'm trying to find I can't find the stats for the gun, so I guess I will just use my flavor again.
More fire is not a terrible thing.
Okay.
Although for the building... So yeah, it will be hit. You can take a half aim. It will be point blank. Standard. Roll me 2 damage dice, please. Oh, he is totally on fire and probably already melting. He's just like, like bangs against the wall, falls over. He's just nicely crisping. Wow, Ophelia, you've killed a lot of people already today. There are a lot of people in that second room high off their tits.
Well, I'm mad.
Yeah. They said
Filipino quality and drugs and yeah.
They sent you into a toilet that wasn't a toilet. It was actually a room with a fountain.
Yeah, and I really needed to go to the bathroom.
These people are just super gross. You can hear banging upstairs.
Okay. I'm gonna tell Selena that there's a lot of fire down here, so...
Yeah, the majority of the second floor's on fire now.
Okay.
So we're gonna have to figure out a way to get out, avoiding the second floor.
There's a window in here.
Alright.
I don't know how we climb down, but we can
You
throw
can
Mr.
get-
Muscle's body out and use it as a mattress.
Good idea. How many floors up are you?
3.
That's not terrible.
There is also one more guard outside your door banging on your, like, trying to shoulder ram it.
Yeah.
Also, off your awareness test, you don't see anything. It's probably perfectly safe. Nothing to worry about.
Excellent. That sounds great. Okay, I'm gonna open a window.
Mm-hmm.
Keep my eyes trained on that door.
Mm-hmm.
Like to check if Mr. Muscles is actually dead.
Again?
Just double check, triple check.
Wow, I've really lost your
Okay.
trust, haven't I? Like, there's just no more trust for GM Sheepy.
Okay, I'm in this room. I'd like to just take a quick glance over his stuff on his desk. That's keep it like I got my gun to the door and I'm just like la, 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 la.
Yeah, so I'll give you this. You hear, like, right, that's it. I've had enough piddling about. This door's opening right now. And like a duh, 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 and then like a clunk, and like a
Excellent.
fucker. And they're screaming. You guys hear screaming. Combat's over. He just dislocated his shoulder because he rolled a 99 on his strength.
Excellent.
So I'll give you guys this. You run up the stairs. You get to the top floor.
This guy crying.
Yeah, there's just a guy like and like his shoulders like super dislocated. It's probably like behind his back, and he's like lying on it, and he's just rolling and screaming.
Ophelia's having an internal conflict. Like, does she put him out of his misery? Does she?
You got your syringes.
Yeah.
Would you like to be just like shut up
After
and then?
Morgan. Oh wait, no. Yeah. Yeah. Let's help this guy out of his misery.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't feel like you have to roll for this. So yeah, you just like lean down. You're like, here's something for your pain. And he like slowly goes quiet and then just completely limp.
Sleep well.
He is super dead.
I'm gonna move the desk away from the door.
Mm.
And open
Yeah,
the door.
there's like a knock and it's like, it's Jim. And yeah.
I'll ask the password.
Do either of you remember the new password?
What
Manacles.
is easy to get into and difficult to get out of?
Manacle trouble.
Yes.
It's not even manacles anymore, it's medical trouble.
Handcuffs, manacles, trouble, they're all the same thing.
Yeah.
They're basically synonyms.
Okay.
Got to ask him
You are on the top floor.
So this was very easy to do. I have a niggling feeling in the back of my mind that something isn't right, but I can't seem to spot anything.
Well, you did notice that he was wearing a shirt, like a suit and a jacket and a...
Can I scrutinize the heck out of the body?
There's not much of a head left, but sure.
Happiness.
Or...
But I might recognize the muscles. Is this definitely Musculius?
You'd have to rip his shirt open.
I'd do it.
Okay. Sure. Give me a scrutiny. Plus 10. Probably.
Using my last fate point.
Oh, okay, yeah. Definitely Mr. Muscles. Without a shadow of a doubt, you could not be more sure that you've got your target. Everything's gonna be fine. There'll probably be tea and crumpets in the morning, mate.
Oh, great.
Ophelia, this is your task too. Do you think we've completed it to the best of our ability?
Well, I mean, it appears that it's Mr. Muscles, but I wouldn't know how to check unless I got him back to my lab.
Okay, we take the body.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fairly sure it's him. In fact, I'd probably
So am I, but there's still something there that...
I'd probably bet my life on it, but this is too easy. So,
Yeah, well, if Selena is unsure, maybe we should we should be 100% sure before we call this in, so that you know.
Yeah.
Jim,
Yeah.
roll me an awareness with a plus. What's your psi rating?
my sign of science.
No, your psi rating. It's on your psychana. It should say like PR and then a number.
Psychana, I can see willpower, perception, sign of science.
Give me a sec. Jim,
Oh,
best.
psi rating 3.
3. Okay, cool. Plus 30.
Huh?
So bad at rolling.
I can't roll.
Okay, roll me a sign of science. Really need to get that awareness skill trained. Jim is super unaware.
I
Oh,
pressed something.
I still can't see anything.
A slight disturbance makes you look up at that window, at the building that you were occupying earlier. You see a figure standing there in a poncho, 3 different like hats on its head, with a gun in its hand, just standing there dramatically. That's Core, and it's stolen your move. He's basically mocking you. And a heavy sense of unease and something is going wrong at this exact moment in time hits you.
Oh, something's about to go really wrong.
Or something has gone wrong. I'll give you that.
Okay, hang on a minute. What happened when I was standing on the roof?
You turned your comm off, so we can't help you.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, not up there. I mean, when we were with Valentine and the warehouse, and I stood on the roof looking really dramatic, and it was really cool, and you guys were doing your shopping trip bit.
Oh, yeah. We walked through a wall. The guy. No, we killed him. We super killed him.
You went into the warehouse and met Mr. Muscles for the second time technically, but first time as the Slaneshi cult leader, drug leader.
Oh, that time. Yeah, he was on a comm, wasn't he? He was on like a... We spoke to the other guy. He said who his boss was. We were like, oh, snap. And then we blew up the warehouse.
Get out of this building. Get out of the building now.
How would you like to do that?
How much of this body do you need intact, Ophelia?
I was thinking, like, if one of us jumped, holding onto it and just held the body down first, then we could use it as like a brace for impact.
I will
Have
give
any
you
rope?
I will give you that if you want to do it immediately, very quickly, and it will make the body unidentifiable.
So that, I can't climb. We've already established this. Every time I try and climb.
You have to choose. You have to decide right now.
Yeah, Damn it, there's no other guards up here. Why did you let the people go downstairs? We could have used them.
There's a dead guy at the door.
There's a dead guy at the door, yeah.
Okay, well, that's
I
two of us.
Mr. Muscles, and I'm just gonna leap out with him as my
Yep.
shield.
Mr. Muscles is so big, you can do it with 2 people. And Ophelia is quite small, as I remember.
Ophelia, come on. Jim,
Sorry.
grab the other guy.
Jim, I'm going to need an athletics. You 2 can manage this, because Mr. Muscles is literally right there. So.
Oh, boy. I like to roll 35s.
Yeah.
I should have done it. I've got more. I'm better at running than you. We've already established this, Dan.
Okay, Ophelia and Selena, you grab Mr. Muscles, jump out the window together, using him like a surfboard. I bet you never thought you'd use Mr. Muscles like a surfboard, Selena.
This is a very weird day for Selena.
Roll me a scrutiny. Just a straight up scrutiny. That's good enough. As you're like flying out the window with Mr. Muscles underneath you, sorry, a stray thought goes through your head, which is he doesn't feel that muscly.
Yeah.
And then wham, and you land, and like bits of body scatter in places. You're like, you kind of take a wound, both of you, because you did jump out, but you were cushioned by the muscular form of probably Mr. Muscles.
I don't believe that.
What I'll say, Jim, is you take 2 wounds as you grab this guard, and it's just a little hard to maneuver him. You probably because you're in a hurry, you don't get rid of his shotgun. So I imagine the shotgun comes up into your ribs and bruises you a little bit.
So I already had. I think I've got total 1 and current 9. I don't know. Do we lose wounds and things over time, or?
You would have. Yeah, that will put you down. Wait, where did you take so many wounds?
Yeah. Have you got a total of 1 and a current of 9? That makes. Shouldn't it be the total? Should be higher.
Yeah. It should be. It should be a total of 9, and then, as I remember, last episode you took a couple of wounds.
Yeah, that sounds actually quite likely. Yeah.
So I think what would have happened is a while back you took some wounds, you never took them back up. That's my bad. Take yourself to 6.
6. Got it. Okay, so total 9, current 6.
Yeah.
Cool.
And you all stand up. A little bruised, a little battered. There's flames licking up the side of the building from the 2nd floor. There's kind of guards looking at you, a little shocked. There's only 2 there now.
I just did a movement. Can I take my free action to shoot? Are they? Hang on a minute. Are they looking like?
They're not looking aggressive. They're
Oh, sorry. When you say guard, I think combat. Okay.
It's literally
Grey Knights must kill.
Because they can very much see the 2nd floor on fire. You can guess that their assumption is they were trapped, so they jumped out a window. They're not oh, these are the guys who are shooting everyone or anything like that.
Just ignore the body there. So
it's not much of a body anymore.
Yeah, that didn't feel as muscly as I thought Mr. Muscles would feel.
Is this based on fact or fantasy, Selena?
Woof. There's a burn.
You don't get to say mean things to me, Jim.
So, this is likely not Mr. Muscles.
Yeah, I think it looks like him, it sounds like him. It's too easy to kill. It's not him.
Okay, so we need to find the real Mr. Muscles. And
Yes,
Jim, would you have looked up at where Core was when you saw him?
Yeah, of course I would.
It's not there anymore. Also, the building hasn't exploded.
Was he just psyching us out or what?
Was who just psyching us? Mr. Muscles, yes, 100%. This is
They'll try to get in our heads. Break us down.
I could have sworn the building was about to explode.
Well, it is on fire, so, and there's a lot of smoke and weird gases in that place. So at any point, it probably could.
We should probably get to a safe distance.
Yes.
You know, once you've lit a building, make sure you stand a respectful distance away until it, you know, goes off. Never go back to a lit building once it's been lit. All of those good safety advice.
Yeah. Let's casually run away. We don't, and there's no real bits of muscle. There's nothing salvageable from this bloodied mess. That
Well,
was
it's not strange.
the muscles.
Yeah.
And as you're walking away, there's an explosion. It's not the building, it's in the sky. Very far away.
Is that? Wait, is that where Invictus is? Oh.
Looks like a ship up in space. A fair,
We definitely could not have prevented that.
This one doesn't feel like our fault.
I'll give this to you guys. There's a safe house reasonably nearby. You could get back there and get on the net to like the comm system, like the proper inquisitorial to check in.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should definitely.
No words, we all just look at each other and run.
Yeah. Okay, you kind of like hustle back to a safe house. You could also probably guess that most of the safe houses are at some degree of compromised at this point, so you may want to like spend as little time here as possible.
Yeah, I was actually going to suggest that we just turf some, I don't know, some residents out of their house tonight or something.
Yeah. So you get on. Who wants to get on the comms?
Not me. We've already established I suck at computers.
That's true.
I mean, I know where the control and the alt keys are.
I couldn't turn it on.
It won't require a tech roll.
Okay, thank God.
I can get on.
It's basically who wants to hear what's going on right now.
Scared.
I'll let Ophelia go.
Yeah.
Ophelia? Okay.
Yeah.
Ophelia, you rush over to the comms, pick it up, put this kind of like headset on, and the instant you turn on the comms, all you hear is a multitude of voices. You hear compromised, you hear Vindictus dead, you hear ship exploded, you hear go to ground, undercover, scatter, cells of 2, don't report in, don't trust anyone, go.
Okay, I'm gonna repeat all those words in as a coherent sentence as possible.
It was like multiple voices and lots of people shouting and screaming, like chaos, basically.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna repeat that information to Selena and Jim.
And give me an awareness as well.
All of us.
Just Ophelia.
Chat is currently pretty well displaying my emotions about this.
Yeah. You just can't see anything.
There.
Can I use a fate point and then?
Yes, but it's a pretty rough roll.
Is this a test?
This is basically, there is a code in this.
Okay, well, because I have this ability, Faith is all. When spending a fate point to gain a plus 10 bonus to any one test, I can get a 20 bonus instead.
Okay. Yeah, I'll allow that.
Okay, try it.
So you can get a plus 20.
Yeah. Awareness.
I pray. No.
Well, I failed better.
Let's have a look. Ooh. Okay. You do not hear the. You would be expecting to hear like a code in this. You don't hear it. You could pass it off to one of the others if you'd like.
Okay.
I will attempt to listen in then.
Okay. Yeah.
Awareness.
Like, have a listen. You hear a lot of like panic, a lot of awareness. Plus 10. No, just regular awareness. Sorry. Oof.
I'm trained in it and everything. I just can't roll it.
You hear part of it.
Oh.
It is something about Agent Dubrovna and Agent Best. But you don't hear what it is.
Jim, they're talking about us. We may have possibly.
Okay.
They're either saying they're the best, find them, and they'll keep you safe, or they're blaming us for the ship. I think that's
Okay. I know we really need to split, but let me just have a quick listen and see if I can figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awareness.
Shit. No, none of those help. Okay, cool. It's a shot in the dark.
You know what, Selena? You can have my advantage for this. So you can roll again, take the best thing.
Sheep,
And
you've
no
been
modifier.
holding that advantage for so long.
I know.
Oh! I'm too scared by what's saying to pick.
Yeah. Yep.
Wait, I'm going to use a fate point. Screw it. I'm going to try again.
Okay, you get 2 rolls because that's the advantage.
I succeed.
It's a critical success!
Critical success.
I know. I hear the code within the code.
I don't even see the code anymore. I see his blonde, brunette, red.
The code comes to you as clear as day and as clear as the sinking in your stomach as you realize what they are saying. It says, Agent Dubrovna and Agent Best are compromised. They have fallen to chaos. They are KOS. All agents should head to undisclosed new safe houses, form into cells of 2, wait for further instructions. Any who feel able should hunt down the traitors. End of message.
I'm not going to lie. I'm glad Ophelia didn't hear that.
Oh, you considering you got a crit success, I'll also give you this. There is chatter on Musculius. They have located him. Currently, his known location is 7 different spots on this planet, 10 different spots on the planet you were on previously, and 25 different spots on the original planet that you landed on.
So when they say located Musculius, really, they've done fuck all.
Well, they've located
These weird
him.
clones that we just killed.
Where they've located him? They've just located him about 40 times in different places.
Okay. Jim, we're in trouble.
Let's end there.
No!
It's a bit early, but I've
good.
I know. I feel like that's a good place to end it.
I'm just gonna sit in shock for a minute. KOS. Well, that's a worrying 3 letters.
Yeah.
So Ophelia didn't hear any of that?
No.
No, but you could probably see from our expressions that what I heard was not good.
And I know it said something about you and Jim because you said that out loud.
Yeah.
But Ophelia, you will be going to ground separately. So basically what will happen is you'll have, like, I don't think you'll even talk, honestly. I think after everything that just happened, I think
me and Jim will look at each other and just be like...
No, like, I think Ophelia will just hood up and just walk out the door and disappear into the rain.
Yeah, it's probably best. You're not seeing.
Well, eventually she would hear the message, but then she wouldn't believe it because she was just with them.
Yeah.
And she knows what really happened, and she's just going to assume that that was Mr. Musculius taking over, whatever, infiltrating the.
Maybe I should have gone. I should have just given into the chaos if it was gonna be accused of it anyway.
Diversionary tactic, divide and conquer.
This is the thing. Is like, you guys have been on the Slanesh kick, in the sense of, like, you went after the priest. You've been going after Musculius. No one's been keeping an eye or looking into the Tzeentch part of it, because Musculius is part of the Tzeentch, but he's running, he's like in deep. So, like, yeah, Tzeentch has been doing stuff.
Well,
yeah.
Stay alive because we may need you at our court hearing.
Yes.
It's gonna be a court hearing.
That's how it works in this world, isn't it? Yeah, that's definitely.
KOS, Selena. KOS.
The planet they find us on.
Well, yeah. Kill on sight, great. Let's go around and talk about who we are, where we can find everyone, all the wonderful things that we get up to, and what our favorite part of today's episode was. We'll start in reverse order, and this time start with Geeky Tea Party. Oh, hi, Kim.
Hi. I had fun, and my favorite part was setting the building on fire, and then blowing up the smoke room. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Valid, honestly.
I mean, when a girl has to go to the bathroom and they send her to a fountain, it's not okay.
Oh, cool.
No. So I am. Where am I? On Fridays, I'm over at the RPG labs, and that's really all I'm doing right now because all my time is occupied with the Wii one. But otherwise, any other like social media or anything, you can find all of that on my Twitter or on my website, geekyteaparty.com.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Next around, we have Angeli at Geek Girl Bookworm.
Hello. I am Angeli. Hello, I'm Angeli. You can find me online as Geek Girl Bookworm over on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram as well. I don't really use that, but I have one, so if you'd like to see the same pictures you'd see on Twitter, but on Instagram, go there. I have a Patreon, which I will put a link in. Again, Geek Girl Bookworm. I paint miniatures, physical miniature rewards for peoples, but also offering lower tiers for tutorials and guides and walkthroughs and reviews and things like that. And I have an Etsy store where I make D&D themed accessories and sell my pre-painted miniatures. I also do miniature commission work. I do 3D printing, so if you have a Hero Forge miniature that you want to get printed out and painted. I can print it for you. I can paint it for you. I can send it off to you. Yay, I do all of the hard work so you don't have to. You just have to make a cool mini. Yeah, you can find me mainly on the Twitter talking things. And then here is the only place you find me online playing games, because this is the only place that will have me.
What? I mean, okay. I don't think that can't be true, but we'll go last around to Sheepy.
I may be hiding in the corner because I feel bad.
You're bad.
I've been leading you guys on this like epic chase, trying to chase down Musculius and kill him, and all this time it's been leading towards the ship exploding and Vindictus dying. So you just lost your Inquisitor and a lot of your legitimacy, unfortunately. Yeah. I don't know. My favorite part was seeing you guys be so suspicious of literally everything through the whole episode, and yet still it wasn't suspicious enough.
Yeah, we were suspicious. We're not very good at seeing the things we were suspicious of.
That is true. You did get a bit. You did realize that it wasn't Musculius.
Yeah, too late.
Yeah, I
Shot
was
the wrong guy in the
too
penis.
busy scrutinizing whether it was a trap than scrutinizing whether Core had some other plan going on.
I'm assuming you understand what the explosion signified, like the.
Was that Invictus's shit?
Yeah, he was like, "Hey, you equate this with an explosion," and then you like jumped out and you were like, "The building hasn't exploded."
Yeah.
And then the ship exploded. Wow, Core's a dick. He made you jump out.
With him,
and now you can see why he's telling you to shoot Musculius as well.
Yeah.
Because he's like, that's not Musculius, it doesn't matter, it's just some rando. Also, just, for future RPGs and games where you're playing with intrigue and all this kind of thing, keep in mind that you went to an evil cult leader whose only knowledge of your target, Musculius, was that he was part of his cult, even though the guy was a double agent and didn't trust him. So, likely any information he gave you is false information that Musculius fed him. Which is why he knew exactly where Musculius was, because he'd been told false information where a body double was. Sorry.
But you know what? That is actually my favorite part of it. My favorite part of this is when we think we've just about wrapped it up. And it seems to happen every week. We think we're just about tying the finishing piece on the bow. And then we realize that the shoe's not even there. It's
the shoe's on another foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought we had this one all under control, and then it explodes. That was my favorite bit of it.
Oh, one other thing, the side passage, in the alleyway with the open door. If you'd have gone in there, it would have been a lift directly up in front of Musculius. That's it.
Well,
yeah,
it's probably good we didn't just barge straight in there. Would not have been prepared for that.
It was a trap, technically speaking.
Yeah.
So.
Damn it.
I just love the idea as well that like a couple of times there must have been like a homeless guy that's like stumbled in.
A really unfortunate thief who just come face to face with this huge like dude who's like, "You're not Selena."
Well, I suppose that just leaves me. So everyone, I'm going to post a bunch of links in the chat. Please check them out. It's all the places you can support us, find us, contact us, and all those other good things. Also places you can find our sponsors, Bird in the Storm Publishing and Mage Hand Press. Please do check them out. We're very grateful to them. They make this all possible. And also check out all of the websites where you can get 10 to 15% discount. We will be going on a raid with our raid cry, which is what's easy to get into but difficult to get out of.
Oh, sorry. Just one thing on the close. From now on, guests coming in will have the choice of being pro or anti Selena and Jim. There's a schism in your group, so it kind of has to be like, yeah.
Will we not know this either? Will this be a secret decided without us? Because that would be fun, but also terrible.
Yeah, let's do that.
Can infiltrate the group.
Cool.
This is gonna be fun.
Betrayed by our guests at any moment.
Well, with that, I think I can see. I
feel like some of our guests might have beef with us, or at least Selena.
I mean, it's possible, right? It's very possible. God damn. We're gonna head over. Alex is live, so we're gonna head over. I want to come back, says Mackenzie. Kerrigan has a bone to pick.
I'm sorry.
We're going to head over to Madame Gandalf's with our raid cry, which is as such. So thank you very much for coming along this episode, everyone. We'll be back in an hour and in a couple of hours with Just Because You Can, where I'll be doing a one-on-one session with Jillian, who's been missing the last few weeks. And we will see what happened to her. But we'll be back again at the same time for more Hidden Scars, Dark Heresy 2nd edition. And, yeah, everything's fine. Everything's fine.
It is not fine.
Everything is not fine.
No, it's really not.
Keep on evoking emotions, everyone.
Even if they make you sad.
Bye.